Hi, and thank you for watching this webinar. Our goal today is to talk to you about WashMax Market and to have you to begin to appreciate the power that this solution can provide you in driving new and incremental business to your car wash site. To do that, we're going to take a case study approach, and we're going to talk to you about a car wash operator who faced enormous competition in his local market and how he implemented the WashMax Market solution and the results that he achieved over this last year. I think you'll enjoy the presentation. With that, let's go ahead and get started. This operator opened up a car wash in the town called Midlothian. It's a south suburb of Dallas, Texas. We're looking at an overview map of part of the city. The blue line represents the main road that cuts through the town. The red line is one of the side roads, and the yellow dot is where this gentleman built his site. The site came out looking great. The building is beautiful. It has an in-bay automatic and 4 bays of self-serve. Before he built the site, he did look at the competitive landscape, and there was only one other operator in the near vicinity. It was an aging 6-bay self-serve site, and this operator felt that he could compete with that site because his site was new and it had an in-bay automatic to help differentiate him. What happened though was during his actual build-out, 2 other competitors came on the scene. One was a large operator who opened up a tunnel that can wash 125 cars an hour. The other was a shell operator who opened up down the street on the corner. All of a sudden he was surrounded by 3 competitors, all 3 which were on the main road, all 3 which were on his side of the street, and all 3 which had their own specific car wash niche and going after a limited set of customers. So what do? Well, besides agreeing to work hard, this gentleman implemented the WashMax Market solution. Let me give you an overview of what that is. There's 5 key components to the WashMax Market solution. There's the loyalty card or customer reward card program. There's the prepaid card and the gift card program, the community fundraising program, the fleet card and fleet code program, and the special discount code program. Now, when we work with our customers, we recommend that they look at these as being tools in a tool set and to not roll out all 5 immediately, but rather look at your local market and your demographics and select 1 or 2 and roll out those effectively and then add the others over time. That's what this gentleman did. He immediately rolled out the loyalty card program, followed up by the community card program, and he's just begun to dabble in the fleet card program, and we'll touch on all 3 briefly. So the way he was going to compete against these other 3 operators was to give a tremendous car wash experience and then reward his customers for coming back to his site and not his competitors. To do that, he implemented a buy 5 washes, get the 6th wash for free program. He put up a sign in front of his site, and he worked with us to go ahead and create a customized loyalty card. He then went to the WashMax webpage, and here's how he implemented the program. Simply put in the program name, indicated how many washes the customer needs to purchase before they get the free wash. In this case, it was 5. Indicated which wash the customer would get when it was free. In this case, he selected the Ultimate Wash. Indicated that the program would run 7 days a week, and activated it. Now here's the customer experience when they come up with their loyalty card. As they approach the activation unit, they're prompted with, please select a wash. The customer takes out the loyalty card and simply inserts it. The activation unit goes out over the internet and then confirms that this is indeed a loyalty card and a loyalty card customer. Comes back with a prompt and says, geez, thank you so much for being a loyalty card member. You have only 4 more washes until your next free wash. The customer then completes the transaction and continues into the wash bay. The activation unit is also programmed to go ahead and give a receipt indicating how many more washes the customer needs to purchase until the free wash. And here's an example of what the free wash looks like, what the free wash receipt looks like. The beauty of this program is that once you've set it up and passed out the loyalty cards, it almost runs itself in continually informing and prompting and promoting the customer to keep buying more washes because that free one is just around the corner. The next step was to go and implement a community fundraising program. In many of these small towns, there's always several organizations that are looking to try to raise money. And in this case, there was a middle school that was down the street from the car wash. So the car wash operator went and talked with the director of the middle school marching band, who was trying to raise money, and basically explained the program and said, tell you what, every time either you or a member of the band or a family or friend of the band comes on in and buys a wash from me and implements a special code, I'll go ahead and give $1 back to your program. Well, the band director thought that was great and worked with the operator to go ahead and roll out the program. Since it's code-based and they needed to promote that code, they created a simple business card that explained where the car wash was and wrote down what the unique code was. They then passed out these charity codes to the members, and they continually promoted the charity program. The operator then went back to his Washmax webpage, entered in the information on the band, indicated that he would give $1 off, or I should say $1 donation, on the low, the medium, and the high-end wash, entered in the unique access code, noted that the program would work 7 days a week, put in the start date and the expiration date, and activated the program. Now, when a band member drives up with their code, here's what the customer experience looks like. They're greeted with, of course, the please select a wash. They pull out the business card and they follow the simple instructions. It basically says, input your number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 star. The activation unit quickly goes out over the internet, indicates that this is a donation that's going to go for this organization, prompts the customer to go ahead and to complete his transaction, and then indicates that indeed, thank you so much for purchasing the wash, and indicates the amount of money that's going to be donated on behalf of him to the charity. A receipt is also printed out, recording that as well, and thanking the customer. Again, once the program is set up, it can go ahead and drive itself by continually educating the customer and prompting them that every time they wash their car, thank you very much, we're donating money on your behalf to your selected charity. The third step was implementing this secure fleet card program. Here is the operator, and he went to several organizations in town that have fleets of trucks or cars. In this case, he approached John, the owner of an interior design company that had 3 green trucks. The conversation was pretty simple. He simply said, John, you need to keep your trucks clean, and I've got a car wash that's pretty slow during the middle part of the week. What if I give you a $2 discount as long as you buy the top-end wash and as long as you come in during Tuesday or Wednesday? John thought that was a great idea and agreed. The operator went back to his office, grabbed 3 cards, and programmed them. Pretty easy. Enters in the interior design company's information, indicates that he will give a $2 discount off the top wash, indicate the start and expiration date of the program, and here's how he kept it secure. He programmed each card that it can only be used once a week, so that in case that card got lost, stolen, or was being abused, only 1 wash per week would receive that $2 discount. And then he selected that the card would only work on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Activated the cards, had the information stored up on the Washmax internet site, grabbed the 3 cards and passed them on out to John, who in turn gave them to the truck drivers. When the truck driver drives on up, goes to one of the washes, inserts the card, it goes out over the internet, validates that the card is good, and charges them the discounted price. Washmax has the capability of kicking out comprehensive reports, as well as getting information to John on the program and the usage that his green trucks have had. So let's go ahead and look at the results. Again, he was in a very, very competitive situation. If we look at the marketing page, and look at year-to-date, which covers approximately 11 months, we can see that he's had 8,334 customers use the loyalty card program, representing over $52,000 in net revenue. If we go to the financial page, and we go ahead and select year-to-date, and over these same 11 months, we can see that he's washed over 13,000 cars. His average ticket price is $6.38, and perhaps most telling is that the take rate on the top wash has been 67%. That's huge in being the most profitable wash, and how he's able to go ahead and drive business to that one. So that's the end of this webinar. Hopefully you've begun to understand how WashMax Market can go ahead and help various car wash operators increase their revenue. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you'll take a moment and give us a call or email us. We'd love to talk to you, understand the situation, the issues that you struggle with, and perhaps find ways that we can help. Thanks again.